Bruins set to do the long kickoff. We've seen this with a lot of Premier League teams. Just dump it to the corner, and then you've got that press. Here's Larson on the run. Larson slotted through to Chisholm. Chisholm onto the left, slid away. Excellent sliding. 700 minutes for the Badgers, and has started every minute so far for the Bruins. Instead, it's the freshman. Here's Ruiz on the charge for the Wildcats. Ruiz wants that left. It drifts down. Brizuela wide open, and it's saved off the line. Ryan Tiltak somehow sat down on that ball, and now the Bruins are breaking. Naif, a Karamanchi as well. Looks like he's lining up to his left. If he were to take it, I would guess it would be Nixon from this range. Nixon takes it on, good looking strike. Conlon so assured back there though.
Yeah, got himself down very quick and no issues there. Nixon does a great job getting it up and over the wall down into that bottom left-hand corner. Will be dangerous all game. UCLA have looked good on the break here. Kentucky need to do a better job just getting themselves back into the sort of shape that they are now to cover up all that space.
Cross in, Josh Gordon heads it away. It's right back to the entering his 7th season as UCLA men's head soccer coach now. He's done a great job. 4 years in a row making the NCAA tournament now. Here's Nixon. Down the end line, crossed, and that one did as well. The transfer from James Madison.
We expect an in-swinger here.
Pollard, service toward the back post, towards Solmaz, back across. Expected him to play that back across the face of goal. Gordon underlapping here. Finding the ball from Ruiz. Josh Gordon loves to go one-on-one. Gets down the end line, towards Larson. Larson goes up big, wins the header, but into the header between Brizuela and Chisholm that can both hold that ball. Ruiz cutting in on the left. Great early ball from Ruiz over the head of Larson. That'll be out for a goal kick for the Bruins.
Good again, another good just moment in time.
Out wide to Naif. And receives it back. Quick 1-2 there. Naif across. And that one cleared.
You know, that man Karamanchi getting on it and seems to be dictating a lot of this. Says to his team, hey, let's go, this is our game.
Roche lines one up. That one not a bad looking strike.
Seems to be just a little bit tidier so far this season from what I've seen.
Good exchange. Brizuela is onside for the Wildcats. Back to Chisholm. Chisholm just chipped it up over the fence. It's Pollard and Larson standing over it once again. Be Larson to take.
Another in-swinging ball.
Ruiz now. Little step over. Looking to work something. There's that floated ball in toward the back post, and Josh Gordon, physical play, wins it. Brizuela back to Chisholm. Chisholm floating it up over the top towards Brizuela. A little bit too much on that.
Chisholm just needs to be a little bit better technically there.
Forward now. Bruins finally breaking into that attacking third. Here's Wright.
We're using the width really well.
And now a shot. Conlon with the save on the big number 9 there. Trey Wright trying to cut in. Dispossessed. That time by Owlbin. Now Wildcats throw and wholesale substitutions coming. Good save. There's Josh Gordon to Renman. Renman and Bain Smith exchanging. Bain Smith floated back post. Good area over Houghton Paris.
Does a great job there just to dink it to the far post.
Francis Bonzu. So Lanzormo holding it up, dropping it back. Played through, and Josh Gordon goes careening down to the ground, able to intercept that pass.
Yeah, an important toe from Josh Gordon. You know, that moment of build-up there for Kentucky, just a little bit disjointed. Good command of his area, Conlon.
Nixon driving in. Left-footed cross, good area. Headed up, headed down. An attempt, here's Bonsu. Bonsu charging in, he goes down. Samantha Martinez signals for the goal kick.
Yeah, good call, I think. You know, Bonsu, you're just not gonna have time to take 2 and 3 touches when the ball drops to you at the edge of the 6-yard box. A little bit of pinball in there. You know, very unlikely you're gonna be able to take 1 touch, 2 touches.
Clock out, a 0-0 stalemate between these two teams at halftime. Kentucky and the Bruins still looking for the first goal, but not for lack of chances and opportunities in the attacking third, Gavin.
Yeah, some good opportunities here in the
State. He was a little bit after Zink on that coaching staff, but both of those coaches seeing time at Oregon State before this.
Good, and Yana's come in working specific.
It's like a couple of changes, or maybe one for each team. No, a couple for the Wildcats. Here's the ball over to Brizuela. Brizuela deflected, single drive there. Here's Radoviz. Speaking of dribbling, Radoviz turns on the Jets, goes past Mior. Slides that ball, back post, header, wide of the goal. It'll be deflection, corner kick coming for the Bruins.
Radoviz doing a great job getting himself by a very quick Marcus Mior.
From the Wildcats, just looking for that opening. Anderson curled in towards Brizuela, trying to put that foot up there. Would have been.
Yeah, he's been an engine. He's been standout for this Bruins team, both sides of the ball.
Naif onto his right foot now, across the face of goal. Soma kind of taking turns with that possession.
Yeah.
Larson.
Tidy bit of play there from Stavdal.
Larson looking for the service in. Back post ball punched away by Tiltak.
Fantastic in there, but just a little too close for comfort, I think.
Trey Wright lays it through. Yorgalides trying to lay it across the face of goal. It comes back out. A shot from outside off the crossbar. What an effort there from deep, and it was Sean Sent on the blast.
We may see Conlon just got a fingertip to that. And the ball drops, and no Kentucky player.
Sean Sent, the graduate student from Bellevue, Washington, a transfer from Washington. Ball given over. Here's Naif. Naif, what a save! A kick save from Conlon. The Wildcats almost get punished there, and
Conlon furious with his defenders who are caught completely.
Brizuela. Bayless is there. Brizuela comes up with it. Brizuela looking for a pass across, and Nixon deflects it out only as far as Larson, wide of the goal.
Got him. Defensive mishaps on the Bruins side just as quickly here a moment later. Good run from Brizuela and slows it down. Doesn't exactly see what's out in front of him. Kentucky players slow to crash that box, and again a poor clearance from the Bruins, leading to a Kentucky opportunity.
Right in the middle of the box. Away only as far as Pollard. Pollard lines it up from deep. Good drive, but right down the middle. Brizuela tracks it down.
Good, it's a great ball from Pollard. Again, just Kentucky not getting the bodies there, timed in the right way.
Smith turning inside, lets loose a shot, front post area, and it looked maybe like Ryan Tiltak got a touch, and it is a deflection. The crowd behind the goal certainly wanted it.
Yeah, I don't know who.
Drifting out to this left-hand side again, there's Pollard. And Larson finds it in the pocket. Larson across the face of goal into the stomach of Ryan. Overlap. So the two number twos, the outside backs, have seen a lot of the ball, as well as Trey Wright, the left back, right into the hands of Conlon. Gordon. That one headed away. There's Karamanchi once again. And now perfectly timed through ball. Conlon comes out. Conlon with the sliding challenge. Wow, from the goalkeeper for the Wildcats. That is a dangerous play there. He got it right.
You know, that's your key. That's your keeper thinking on her feet and being ready for anything. There's been a few minutes there where Conlon didn't have any action in front of him.
Solon's finds Smith. Bain Smith towards the end line. It's still in play. Bain Smith across the face of goal. Brizuela's there. And onto it is Tiltak in the end.
Yeah, Bain Smith did really well.
Brizuela just flailing at the second. Serve this one in.
Just keep your eye on Josh Nixon hanging outside the top of the box here.
Drops right in, and Conlon. Solon Zormo with a sliding pass away. Here's Naif. Lays it back. Shot by Radoviz. Weird deflection between Mior and Solmaz, and Mior blasts it out of play.
With the best chance of the game on that breakaway.
Here's Ruiz. Out to Anderson. Anderson. Long driven ball towards Larson. Got up big. That one out for the goal kick.
You talked about Larson winning his aerial battles earlier, Josh, and another one well timed at the back post, getting himself in, and good delivery there from Anderson. Lots of the last deliveries from Kentucky from that right-hand side have not beaten that first defender. what we may see is a shift to 3 at the back.
Renman trying to get in onto that. Corner kick coming. Finds it through. It's going to squeak its way through to Pollard. Pollard, another service. Back post area. Tiltak miss. Raises both hands. Back post service. Solmaz goes up and blasts it across.
Create something.
Trey Wright. Long overlapping run. Gustav Renman motoring back there. Good ball in front of Roche, and a shot from Radoviz. Then he blasts over the stands behind the goal.
Again, great delivery out wide. Trey Wright with an early ball across, and Roche so close, and Radoviz at the far post. That's coming at some. Yeah, it's been a great matchup today. I think both of these teams have lots of positives that they're going to take out of this, Josh.
So the first match between the UCLA Bruins and the Kentucky Wildcats in their men's soccer program history, neither team gets the victory. A 0-0 scoreless draw, but a hard-fought draw between the Wildcats and the Bruins today.
Yeah, two frustrated sets of players out there. Both will feel like they had chances.